Hi everyone, this is Susan Kirkpatrick and this is my video for week 2 of public speaking. One of the most exciting times in my life is when I was in the military and I was stationed in Greece, and some things had happened to where I had to leave really quick. My commander had told me that they were holding a plane up on the flight line and I needed to get my son, Carl, and my husband at the time, and we needed to board the DC-8, and that I would receive my orders as to where my next duty station was when I got on the plane. When we took off, we were in the air on the DC-8, which was a military hop, and they don't fly right to your destination. We went from Italy to Greece, from Greece to Spain, back to Italy, and then to Germany. While I was on the flight, the commander of the plane handed me an envelope. And when I opened the envelope, I was surprised and actually astonished that I was being stationed at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. And when we arrived in Germany, we only had about 15 minutes to catch our flight. And I had to catch that flight because within 2 days of not being able to travel, since I was pregnant with twins, I would have to wait until they were delivered if we missed our flight. When I arrived in Washington, I was so big that they put me on quarters at the Pentagon because they didn't want me walking around the Pentagon looking like a cow and until I had my twins. I enjoyed working at the Pentagon. It was interesting. I worked for Secretary of Defense, which was at that time was Caspar Weinberger, and I also worked for JCS, and the person in charge of JCS at that time was Colin Powell. We also worked for NMCC and certain offices in the White House. I worked on the Washington Switch, which is the largest switchboard in the world. And we had to work in 30-minute shifts because there are so many lights on the board. There's no way you can work an 8 or 12-hour shift with staring at all those lights. And it was fun working there. The intrigue was something else. And I had a really good first sergeant, which was Sergeant Rogers, and he made every day entertaining, and we had fun. It was interesting, and I was astonished that I actually had received that assignment. And with me, my grandkids, I told them that I worked at the Pentagon, which they were, I had explained to them what the Pentagon was, because they don't teach history in school anymore. And I'm kind of a stickler as far as history goes. I inform my grandchildren about events in history, such as when the Bill of Rights was established by Thomas Jefferson and James Madison. It was established in 1889, and I make sure my grandkids know the dates also. And to me, it's important that we inform our children and our grandchildren about history because history is being lost. But it was exciting, and when they tell their friends that their grandma works at the Pentagon or worked at the Pentagon, you have to explain to children what the Pentagon is. But I enjoyed my time at the Pentagon, and I miss my military career. And this is it for my video for this week. I hope it goes the right way. Thank y'all.